So, this is a bit of a weird intro. I am recording this on a clip-on microphone, okay? And I've done a bunch of recording tests on this thing, trying to figure out why it sounds like the way it does now. It sounds honestly a bit muffled, like the microphone is covered. I did try one thing by taking off the staticky cover, like this thing. Yeah, like whatever the hell that is, and I still don't know what it's used for. I don't know its use. I know it stops something or prevents something or helps something. It does something, but I forgot what it is. Anyway, I have been going around in circles trying to figure out how to make the sound better on this. And what better way to do that by using you guys as my guinea pigs. You guys like my playthings. Okay, it's fucking weird. Anyway, let's, I feel like if I play with a bunch of stuff, it's just gonna it's gonna mess around with it. Let's try again. How's this going? Just making it louder? Oh, sorry! I'm so sorry, headphone users. Probably just destroyed your eardrums. I really don't know what any of this does. I would have an idea of what it does if I had headphones. What I really need is headphones to go with this while I play around with it. It's like this is like professional recording stuff. Professional recording equipment, and yeah, it's all on your phone. Professional recording equipment that's just all on your phone. It's so useful and handy. Isn't that the same thing? I don't know. Anyway, I'll sort that out later. So, welcome back to the other microphone that I have. I'm now using the actual podcasting microphone that I bought. Like, I have two Rode microphones. As I told you just before, the clip-on one, and the one that you're now listening to is the podcasting one, the one that looks like a podcasting microphone. So, welcome to my second episode of my podcast series. I told you I would, continue doing this, okay? Whether you like it or not, it's gonna happen, okay? Okay? Anyway, well, what to talk about now? Well, hang on. I got a new phone. I actually have two phones now. I have a Telstra phone, a phone that is... Does America have Telstra? I don't know. That was a random thought that came. Hey, here's an idea. How about I put every random thought I have that goes through my head in the podcast? That's an idea. Anyway, does anyone, if you are from America, please let us know if you guys have Telstra or Optus. I don't know. You guys may have different service providers. Maybe Optus and Telstra are Australian owned or founded in Australia. I don't know. Anyway, I have two phones. One is a Telstra phone. Okay, it's not made by any of the big companies like Apple, Samsung, HTC, HPC, whatever the fuck that other H thing is. So I have a Telstra phone and a Apple phone, iPhone 5, okay? And with the clip-on microphone, okay, so I bought the clip-on microphone once before, right? I bought it once before because it would be a lot easier. Well, first of all, the reason why I'm buying all these microphones is because I'm tired of having to rely on the quality of a iPad or phone. Because before, the audio quality, like the only thing that was recording my voice in my videos was either a phone or an iPad, right? Quality, not so good. So when I buy a podcasting microphone and a clip-on microphone, quality ups a lot better, except for that whole muffled thing with the clip-on microphone. We're gonna have to sort that thing out. But my head's so itchy. Yeah. So the first time I bought the clip-on microphone, the Rode clip-on microphone, I plugged it into my Android phone. Right, thought it would work. Because it had a voice recording. Every phone comes with that memo voice or voice recording thing. But what I didn't know at the time is that you had to actually get an app, right? And the clip-on microphone is only compatible with Apple devices. Fuck me, right? I only say fuck me because I thought it was useless, right? I bought 2 clip-on microphones at the time, which was, they're $58 each at JB Hi-Fi, and I bought 2 microphones. That's $100-something, right? I threw them out, right? I've essentially wasted my money, because after I threw them out, like a few weeks later, I learnt, holy shit, they're only compatible with Apple devices, with an Apple phone, and I had to download an app for the fucking clip-on microphone. Why you have to download an app for a clip-on microphone? I have no idea why. Maybe this happens all the time. Maybe this is a regular thing. I just am learning the ways of the industry or whatever. But I had to buy an iPhone. But it gets even more complicated than just having to buy an iPhone. On the website, the smartlev.com or whatever, the website that sells the clip-on microphone, it says that it's only compatible with specific iPhone devices. That just makes it a little bit more complicated, right? Only iPhone 4 and iPhone 5s and any variation of the iPhone 4 or 5, like the S or whatever else they had. So yeah, I had to get that. But as it turns out, no service provider like Optus or Telstra or whatever, or electronic store like JB Hi-Fi sells the iPhone 4 or 5 anymore. It's out of date. So what I had to do is go on eBay, right? And if you're an Australian and you keep up with the news, you should know where I'm going with this story. But I went on eBay to look for the iPhone 5 because I wanted the latest one in the fact that I could only get the iPhone 4 or 5. So I got the latest one because it's the latest. Anyway, so I went on eBay, tried to look for it, found, quite a bit of them. I looked for my favorite one, got my favorite one, went to check out, and what do you know? I can't fucking check out because Australia changed their tax on internet and eBay opted out and decided to stop all Australians from buying shit. Fuck you, eBay. And that's the story of how I got my iPhone 5. So. Shit, right? Yeah. Anyway, well, I did say this, I think, in my episode 1 of my podcast, that I will, I'll obviously keep continuing. I will keep making these. Oh, also, hang on, just hold that thought for a second. One thing that I want to show you, by the way, if you've been wondering why the screen is black as you're watching this, there's a good reason for that. Because I didn't want to have this old thumbnail up while you're watching it, right? And let's say I'm talking about something and I need a visual aid, right? Something for you to look at to understand what I'm talking about. That is a visual aid. If I needed that, I can't just keep this thumbnail up for the entire time and have something else pop up because it's just gonna look wrong, right? my OCD would set in, and I'd be like, "No, I can't stand this. It has to be black." So that's why the screen you're now looking at is black, right? So let's get on to the other subject. Okay, so I found a really cool wallpaper of. You know what? I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is. I will give you. Hang on. Shit. I will give you 5 seconds. Okay, hang on. Wait. I got this really cool wallpaper for my iPhone, and this really cool wallpaper for my other phone, which the Telstra phone. You should know what the first one is. Okay, so one's blue and red, and one is grey and black. Right, so you should know what the Telstra phone's wallpaper is. But if I want to test you, see if how many of you guys actually know what the iPhone wallpaper is. The iPhone's wallpaper one is. Okay, so here you go. Here are the two photos. 5 seconds. Guess. Did you guess? It's Daredevil. Okay, so Daredevil. It looks really cool. I really love it. I'm looking at it right now. Man, I freaking love Daredevil and Batman. I was gonna say something else before I talked about that. What was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, I am currently. Oh my gosh, I have to mention this. So I don't know if you guys, if any of you have been watching my Walking Dead reviews, then you guys would have noticed by now that I'm growing my facial hair out, right? That's because I'm growing my facial hair out in the theme of Walking Dead. Because anyone who watches The Walking Dead, you should know by now. You should know. Anyone who watches The Walking Dead should know that Rick, over the seasons, lets his beard grow, and it gets longer and longer and longer. Obviously, I can't get it to that length because I'm, just starting out. So, I did my best. I let it grow as I did my reviews, and the last review that I have to do, I have filmed my season 5 and season 6 review. I just haven't released them yet. Okay, I will be a bit late on my season 5 review. Season 6 should come out as normal on the Tuesday in Australia, but if you're in America, on a Monday. But the season 6 review should come out as normal. Season 5 will be a bit late. But I've been growing my facial hair out, see? Did you hear that? Anyway. And it's really freaking annoying me. I feel wrong. I just feel upset. Like, I don't feel right having this. I guess as I get older, I'll get used to it. The idea of having a annoying beard like this. It's funny. I talked about my facial hair in my last podcast. Honestly, I still think puberty didn't serve me well because I don't have that much of a beard left. Like, I know this guy, right? He's younger than me and he has more facial hair than me. How the hell does that even happen? Right? But what's even more weird than that is that he got facial hair before I started growing. He started growing facial hair before I did. My body was not growing facial hair when his was. He had like a full-on scruff, and I had nothing. All I had was one hair. Anyway, that's my rant on my face. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my Walking Dead reviews are nearly finished. And when they're finished, I will be releasing a video called Gag Reel. Okay, and if you're a movie buff, you know what a gag reel is. It's the bloopers of a movie. But when I say gag reel for this upcoming video, I don't mean bloopers. I mean vomiting, right? Gagging. The whole logic of me calling this video gag reel is that in this video, me and a friend of mine, won't say who, but me and a friend of mine will try a whole bunch of stuff, eat, drink, smell a whole bunch of yucky, disgusting stuff, and we will gag because it's so disgusting, right? We're obviously going to gag. We're going to try not to vomit, but we will gag, right? And a movie, like, that's why I'm calling it gag. That's why the first word in there is gag. Second word, reel, right? A video, how human beings started off filming, I don't mean photography, I mean like actual, like filming, like a video or a movie, is they had a film reel. R-E-E-L, right? Reel. So, that's my... Yeah, I might have overthinked the title, but if I hadn't have told you guys, you wouldn't have you wouldn't have got it. You wouldn't have got the, I guess, the pun in the title of the video. Anyway, me and a friend of mine are doing this gag reel video, and my gosh, I had to. One of the things, I won't say everything on the list because I don't want to spoil it. Okay, and yes, there can be spoilers for YouTube videos. Okay, don't judge me. I don't want to spoil it, but I will say one thing about. I will say the one thing that is on the list, only the one thing, because there's 5. Okay. The one of them is baby food. Right. And I had to. Now I won't go as far as saying what baby food, but I will say baby food. Really, like, disgusting baby food. And today I tried to look for said baby food, and it was the weirdest thing in the world. I was kneeling there. I was trying to look like a badass looking for baby food because there was these mums with prams and this really Aussie family who had like a whole army of babies. And I was trying to kneel there and look awesome, like I'm not like these people. I'm doing this. The purpose of me getting baby food is completely different. Okay? I probably sound like a dick after what I just said, but I felt weird. I honestly was holding in my laughter. Like a little bit of me was like wanted to like laugh. And honestly, I thought that would be a lot funnier. Thanks for fucking laughing. I guess that's it. I've been going for roughly 17 minutes. I will let you guys go now. See you in my review for The Walking Dead Season 5 review. Goodbye.